And hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Enigmatica 6. I'm Zeofate. Um, just doing a bit more on my mega build and, well, I ran across a problem. For one thing, for my build torches, well, they just wouldn't work at all. The sheer amount of torches that have to have laid out everywhere just to keep everything lit looked horrible. Like these look pretty decent. But I found one solution which worked really well to a point. And yeah. But that solution is the Flare Lantern from Torchmaster mod. These things work really well in a rather decently sized area. Like, as you can see down below, yeah, mobs can spawn down there, but those flare lanterns, which are the only light source I have in this room, which you can see how I got them set up, they light extremely well down to here, which is some 15 to 20-ish blocks. Below this level, yeah, they don't work very well. And there's a lot of nasties down there like spawning and hiding in these bits and pieces of ravines that I've been mining out. Upside is I got a lot of ore. Downside is there's mobs down there. So I think today what we're going to do is we're going to start looking into Astral Sorcery, because I know the cave illuminator is something that I really want. Now the unfortunate part with this is you have to have it exposed to the sky, which realistically isn't really too big an issue because we can just plop it on top of the mountain and it's all said and done. But this thing will illuminate caves in an extremely large area, all the way to bedrock. So, yeah. One thing I realized is last episode, I forgot to claim some quests. So we might as well do that right now. Oh. An efficiency and a speed. It's not too great, but not exactly the greatest. And then we got the Mob Crusher. And we got the Enchantment Factory. So let's take a look at what all our loot was. Ooh. Yeah, that's staying with me. That one will allow me to capture a mob and be able to place it back into the world, or start using specific mob spawners to, well, let's just say things would work well. And we'll leave it at that. So, let me just quickly get that hook back up. Mechanical pipe. Because that should do me for everything I need to do. Then I could put that in there and let that get back to making tiny dry rubber, which I can then turn into plastic sheets. The spawner in here, well, I've basically completely shut off. I don't really need anything out of it at the moment, and when I move everything, I'll get it properly set up. Mainly to use a lot more of that stuff. So let's just put this stuff away. Keeping that thing with us, and we're going to get into Astral Sorcery. So first thing is, the villagers remain sure the legends of the hushed terms. Yeah, well, that's all we can understand. I like that they brought the pillagers in, because this mod's older than them. Astral Tome. Now, one thing about the Astral Tome is if you shift and click, it opens this here. Well, what use was that, you may ask? Well, we come over here and I don't have any in there. Ah, the constellation paper. Well, you bring it in there and it stores it all for you. So we're going to just zoom in on the discovery. And you can kind of see, just by the light phasing, kind of the way you're supposed to travel through this. Like going from there to Marble to City Marble. So, I unfortunately have not used this specific mod all that often, so yeah. Yeah, I don't really care about the book, I already got that. Ores, rock crystal, that's deep underground, aquamarine shell. Actually, I think I do have it, so we need a crafting table, I think. So we'll get that. Well, it looks like I'm going to need to go find some aquamarine. And let's get 2 ender pearls. And let's just go a stack of marble. I'll have to go exploring in the overworld. Because I need some of these shards, which are from sand. I'll show you in the overworld what they look like, in order to make a resonating wand. And to do that, I need to take a crafting table by one of these temples. Now, you can see we already know where one is, so it should be no big issue. Well, let's oh, and it is daytime. And there's none right around here. Of course not. Perch, right there. Now, realistically speaking, the 2 I just got, the 5 I just got, is more than enough to get the wand. But I know we're going to need some of these later, so I'm going to just look around and, well, try to get like a half a stack or so. Just so I've got them. They'll show up underwater in sand, like here. Sometimes they'll be soul piles like that one there. Other times they'll be larger. Now to get the constellation papers, we need these. And why is there a random bone block part of that? Now this one I've already looted. That's probably where we got that constellation paper. But yeah, these temples, it's under one of these legs, and okay, evidently potentially under multiple of these legs. I had a random thought that might be. You know, I've only ever found temples with 1, and maybe none. I've never encountered temples with 3. wonder if I'm going to get ultra lucky and get number 4. But I've never had this happen before. Never. Not in any of the times I've played the mod with this mod installed. I've torn apart multiples of these things. I have never encountered 4. So this is rather cool. Okay. And you can just keep chucking your constellation papers into here. Now, from my memory, they're saying there's 12 constellations total. Or 12 or 19, I can't remember which. But you can only get something like 6 to 8 to start with. And the rest you have to get advanced section to be able to get. So, yeah, and the advanced so collecting up the papers is useful. Even if it doesn't continue to grant you new... My brain just stopped all of a sudden. Even if it's not granting you new star signs, like constellations. Why was that so hard to remember? Even if the papers aren't granting you more constellations, still grab an extra 10 or so if you encounter them. But beyond that, don't bother. Leave them for others. If you're playing on a multiplayer server. If you're not, feel free. The reason for that is because there's only a certain number of constellations, and once you have them all, well, you have them all. Now, I wonder how many I've got at the moment. Well, there's that half a stack or so. So let's get to it. So we're going to whip back here and head up the mountain. And if I happen to hear an Enderman on the way, it may find itself imprisoned. Because Ender Pearls are... Well, really, they're the bane of my existence, getting them. Once I got an Ender farm set up for pearls in one form or another, it's all great. Until then... Yeah, no, I shouldn't have done that. Until then, I have so much difficulty finding them. I can spend several hours hunting for them. Yes, I know it's getting dark, but we actually need... That's another thing about this mod, is you need darkness. This stuff don't work during the day. So, especially later on when you can get yourself secured, like, up high on a platform you built, then you're in good shape. Until then, well... Oh, hello. And of course I forgot my arrows, otherwise I'd be sniping this guy. Yeah, these things come out when you haven't really slept in a while. Which I haven't. I should, but I haven't. Not that they're not easy to kill, they're just, ow. They can get kind of annoying. Okay. If I remember correctly, the temple's over here. If I was reading the map right. Huzzah! It is! Was that one I reached before? No. Okay. Well, first things first. one of the things about Astral Sorcery is everything needs access to the sky. So the water being there is not a good thing. And yeah. You gotta break that. Break that. You get that. Now that's shining, saying that we did it right. And then let's go center up a little bit. Yeah, I was afraid of that. I'll have to come pretty this up later. Okay. And there we go. I'm just going to chuck some sand in there, shut that off. Temporarily put some sand in there so things don't come try to kill us. Let's block off this water, then we'll check out what these chests got. Okay. Let's just temporarily put some stuff in here. I'll come back and clean this out in a little bit. Let's grab ourselves some torches. That was nicely laid out. There we go. So let's see what we got in our in our chests here. One of the things about constellation papers is they'll sit there and say there's nothing here until it hits your inventory. Now that tells me I got all the basic... That means there is 5 basic constellations, which means there's probably 12 total, I think. Now, for the papers that say there's nothing there, they won't go in there. So you're going to need to keep some space for them, just so you're aware. Ooh, I'm getting more ender pearls. Sad part is I get more ender pearls from this sort of stuff than I do getting from hunting them. Ooh, I got an emerald. Nice. That's actually especially nice considering I don't think I've actually encountered any natural spawn emeralds just yet. Okay. So we need our crafting table. Let's get that put away. We need... I think it's ore dictionary, but we'll keep some of that handy. Then we got that. And we need 2 of our aquamarine. Now, this will automatically link and set up this table for the first level just by placing it near one of these crystals. And you can break this and then move it, but right now I'm not going to do that. It's that there, and that, no. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. I want the resonating wand. Oh, I think I need to do that in a normal crafting table. Do I have one? Yes. It's just hide in the corner and you're not linking up. Good. There we go. A resonating wand. Haha. Now, I need Luminous crafting powder, which is 4 glowstone and aquamarine. And do I happen to have... Yeah. Let's get some of that. And we'll see how this works. Right. The table itself needs access to sunlight. Let's see. If I complete anything in here? Yes. Oh, figures. Oh, I got a spare in case everything... A warp scroll? Well, let's put that away. Just... Yeah, no idea. I'll have to look that up. I probably set the location to like here and it can teleport me back X number of times. But I really don't want to waste them experimenting with them. Let's see. There's the scavengers. And we got the Astral Sorcery loot box. So we got, ooh, rock crystal. That's going to be useful. We got some camp fiber, gunpowder. It's, looks to be about it. Yeah, the creepers are trying to kill me. That also doesn't help. Yeah, for this charm is so good. It saved me just today when I was doing mining and building out the cavern and everything else is probably 4 or 5 times from being blown up. So yeah, this charm is godly. I found this one while I was just mining. I have no idea what the requirements are to find these things or get them. So it should be interesting. And yeah, you know what? Let's separate scrolls off. Yes. Let's see about setting it there. Okay. Oh, okay. See, right-click a location. It'll save the set. It'll save the location. Then you have to re-equip the scroll. And yeah, right-click brings you to that location. That is good to know. And of course, I said I wasn't going to waste any exploring or experimenting, and I promptly wasted some of them experimenting. Yeah. You know what? Simply because I don't want to have to try to walk back here. I'll get you set there. Now, is there a way to rename that? Well, that won't clear it. Well, guess not. Now I'm half a mind to go exploring further. I think I've dealt with that one, but I think the one we dealt with was over here somewhere. Yeah, that was the village there. We had another tower there. You know what? Let's, since we got time, let's go for it. See what's over there. Because we gotta wait for night to fall again. One of the things about uh, Astral Sorcery is one, the higher you are, the better, more starlight you'll get. And two, there's actually specific locations that have got better starlight than others. And I'll show you how to figure those out once we get to that particular point in the mod. It's glowstone, might as well grab it. Let's see here. Oh yeah, that's a decent sized tower. And if I'm betting, do I have... Yeah, I've only got some of those. You know what? I think we're going to just blow another one of those scrolls. We'll get over to that tower, pop the scroll. Ooh, more glowstone. I'll set this... Okay. Let's find the entrance, which is here. We'll set that one there. And we'll head back to base, empty everything out, and... Ow. We'll turn around and we'll grab a lot more cardboard boxes, because there's going to be spawners in there. And those spawners can be rather useful. I really gotta watch that fast speed. I say that, but I immediately go back to running because, well... Ow. Die already. Yeesh. I got anything below me? No. Well, one of the good things about the particular artifact boots that we found was if your saturation runs too low, your food runs too low, they won't activate. Makes it so you can't starve to death without really realizing it. Because, yeah, that would kind of suck. Okay, now. Let's pop that. Pop that in there. Industrial hemp. Anything else we really want to keep from that? No. Okay. Oh, hello. Let's get rid of some of this. working on iron. That's because I haven't told you to do iron yet. Okay. Let's pull the aluminum too. Yeah, I just kind of changed up how this works. Both of the machines empty out the center one, where I put a high extraction ejection module just to pump this stuff out faster. And on back here, I've got a high retrieval node and a filter increaser, so that eventually these will fill up and I'll need to expand and use that filter. We'll put our aluminum and our iron. And that'll pull from the chest, so any ore chunks that I'm getting are currently getting dropped in here, processing. The crushed ore is dropping here, and then cycling up to here, cooking, which is then dropping the ingots in here. Yeah, I should probably do that. Hey, that was not what I expected. Let's see, do I have barrel? That's a chest. It doesn't look like I got any barrels handy. Let's grab that, chuck that in there. Chuck that for there for now, and well, the unfortunate part is these rock crystals, because they keep all having various different properties, they don't stack. So yeah, I know these are important for later. I have no idea what these properties are used for now. They actually changed this up since the last time I used it, so things are going to get interesting. Let's just go with that. Okay, I don't need dirt. So let's put those away. We'll put the torches away. Pull out all this other... let's keep a stack of cobblestone on us. Pull out a bunch of the rest of this random stuff. Actually, I think we already had those seeds, so they're easy enough to find. And, of course, doing that, I had 8 chests on me, so I didn't even need to pick up one of the others, so... yeah. We'll leave that for there for now. Eventually this thing will calm down and finish cleaning out everything. But we'll put those away in just our backpack. Magic protection 6. Protection 5 on breaking 5. Eventually I'll figure out what all that stuff's about, but probably not today. And I forgot to mark which one is which, so it's not going to help us in the slightest. But I need sawdust, which I don't have, so I need... let's go with 10? No, let's go with 20. I believe each of these sawdust will net us one of these units by themselves. Or two. Yeah, I think I overcalculated just a little bit. I should probably go shut that off. Oh, already ran out. Yeah, I thought each log gave us like 4. And I thought these stacked a lot more than 16, so oops. Okay. So, I won't need you. Get you there. You can hide off to the side. Let's get our inventory sorted. Don't need to carry you around all the time. Same with you. And I probably should turn around and get some better armor. Or armor at all. Why am I always leery about red texted items? Probably because they usually have curses on them. Do that, do that. That should be good. Yeah, I should probably fix my sword while I'm here. Actually, you know what? I should probably upgrade my sword. Osmium sounds good. So we'll get 1 iron ingot. And we'll get 2 osmium ingots. The iron ingots just simply to repair the sword, and the osmiums to upgrade it. So, chuck that in there. Oh, it's badly damaged enough. It needs 2. So you're now repaired. Let's see. Put hone damage on the hilt. Because the unfortunate part is whenever you replace a specific item, it doesn't work too well. Get that there. Let's see. Let's just go for a basic blade. Ooh, you just need a little bit more magic capacity. Now, how am I going to get that? Wrap the hilt maybe with silk? Or leather? I'm just guessing here. At least at this point anyways. Let's wrap that. I need blade. No, you still need a little bit more magic capacity. If we remove the pommel, is that going to get me enough to do it? No. Hmm. Oh, sure, you'll let me do the fuller, but you won't let me replace the blade. You know what? I think I'm going to do it the other way around. Let's request one of you. Give me the stick. That's going to make us our osmium sword. Let's get an oak plank. That's going to replace the pommel. Let's just simple hilt, craft that. Then we'll wrap the hilt. Those are makeshifts. Let's grab 2 more osmium and upgrade those. Or let's see what the difference between diamond and osmium is going to be. Because I'm not entirely certain. Okay. So let's go counterweight. It's going to give us a little bit more speed, a little bit more durability. Let's see. Binding, 4-finger rog socket, wide guard. That's actually going to drop my speed a little bit. Still, let's go for it. Yeah, that's not going to work. Okay. That was worth a shot. And the reason I did that is this does 8.4 hearts of damage, and this does 8.09. This has been upgraded. This hasn't. Speaking of, let's... yeah. And I can't do that just yet because I don't have the integrity for it. So it's not a lot more damage right off the bat, but it does add up. Let's grab that. Drop that. Drop that. Go get ourselves some more bread because I'm running out. Yeah, I set that up just so I have bread. I'm gonna have to deal with the food situation soon. Okay, is it nighttime out? No, it isn't. So let's see, negative 600. That's that one there. So this is the one we want. Ooh, look at the bee. Okay. So we should have everything we need. Now, one thing about these towers is always grab the loot before you go to the next floor. Because, well... Oops. Actually, you know what? That might actually not be a bad idea. And let's grab that cobblestone we got. Because we need to build our way. Okay. Ow. Die. Some of these towers have got bosses at the top. And, well, those bosses don't play nice. Namely, they will blow up the towers. Oh. You stop. Once you beat the bosses, they'll actually destroy the towers and you won't get nothing. So, just bear that in mind for later. You know what? I could use the skull. I'm going to have to see what those things can drop. I should probably take those out too. Just in case. You don't need the carpet. Okay, so we... Okay, I guess this isn't one of the boss ones. Still, nice chunk of gold. Oops, that was the wrong one. Oh, quick diversion. Let's add a waypoint. Just so we know that that one specifically is done. And we can head back and open up our chest, see what kind of loot we got. You know what, let's not leave these things lying around. Even though we were back at base, I forgot to set the waypoint. I do that a lot. I think I'm going to focus into refine into RF tools. Because I know it's got a teleporter that's got a home base beacon. I might be able to do that. Now, I remember that particular drop from last time we came running along here. So I think I'm going to go around. And because I don't need to lose even more hit points simply because I'm not paying attention. Okay. Oh, that's some, let's go with interesting loot. don't really need either of those seeds. Put that in there so it can get put away. Put that in there so it can put away. Let's see here. Dump those. That's a spawner. That's a spawner. That's a spawner. You should just pull from there whenever you can. So I got five chests and 4 spawners. The spawners I'm just going to quickly chuck into that spawn room. Not going to pull the cardboard off of them, but I'm just going to chuck them in here just so they're out of the way. I forgot autofill. Okay, that'll take care of them. Now for loot. Let's see what we got. Keep hitting the wrong key on that one. Okay, so we got some more stuff than I thought. Dark oak, nuggets, soul sand, just a bunch of little miscellaneous stuff. Buried dungeon map. I have to keep that one for later. Okay. So overall, not a little bit of bad haul. Probably chuck all these iron and gold stuff into the smelter just to get rid of it. Grab that to do the same thing too. Anything else? Name tags, music discs. Redstone torch. And is there anything else I want to smelt? Well, we can grind up the saddle. Maybe the horse armor. Save up a little bit of space. I have absolutely no idea if it's going to work. I know the saddle does. I don't know about the grindstone. About the horse armor, though. And we'll just chuck these in there. We're only going to get a nugget out of each of them, but it's one less inventory space. That's 3 leather. And yeah, you're not doing anything with the horse armor. Yeah, ooh, soulbound. That one could be useful later on. Let's check that in the enchantments. Okay. Now, this was, in all honesty, a bit of a rambler episode. So next episode, when we come back, we're going to continue on with our Astral Sorcery. And we're going to be aiming towards getting, getting some cave illuminators. 'Cause that'll solve our lighting issue. So till then, this is Zeofate, signing out.